Far too often, people on the right totally lose the plot when it comes to wokeness and cancel culture. This is such a great example of it right here. Let's watch and then I'll explain why.
Now this. Is Coke too woke? Surry County in North Carolina banning Coca-Cola machines over the company's opposition to the Georgia's voting law. Joining us now is one of those county commissioners from Surry County, Eddie Harris. I got to ask you this, Commissioner. There was a little bit of confusion about, is it a boycott? You say this is just a response to them trying to cancel the Republicans, right?
Well, yes, absolutely. Perhaps it may lead to a boycott, but this was simply our attempt to push back at Coca-Cola for their actions and being out in front of the opposition to the Georgia election law, as well as their collapse to the woke cancel culture in the United States.
Yeah, so what made you actually tackle it this way?
Well, as I said, Coca-Cola was out front on this, and obviously being a county commissioner is a very local position. It's grassroots politics, and I contend that all politics are local. And so we decided we wanted to push back against this woke cancel culture, push back against Coca-Cola because they were one of the ones out front. And so we decided to remove the Coke machines from Surry County, basically.
Commissioner, as you know, all politics is local. So what are the residents in your county saying?
Well, the response here has been overwhelming. Actually, it went viral yesterday, and I received hundreds, if not thousands, of emails and phone calls, and from all over the nation. But locally, it's been very, very supportive. Our citizens support this, and they're absolutely sick and tired of this outrageous left-wing mob that is attacking freedom of speech, that is attacking people's jobs, that is completely out of control in this country. So this is a reaction to that as well.
How do they not see the irony? Engaging in cancel culture to defeat cancel culture. Canceling to end canceling. I'll do the exact thing that I say I'm against and still pretend to be against it. How are you that dumb that you don't see that you're doing the exact thing that you say you're against? But see, that's the point, man. These guys never meant it as a matter of principle. They only use it when it's politically convenient. They will flip on the principle in a fucking heartbeat. And they've done it a number of times. They did it with Lil Nas X, remember that? He released the Satan shoe, and then all these anti-cancel culture righties were like, cancel him. It's a joke. It's pathetic. Now, by the way, the thing that he's trying to fight back against isn't even fucking cancel culture. Coca-Cola released some corporate PR bullshit statement that was like, you know, hey, you probably shouldn't restrict people's right to vote in what's supposed to be a representative democracy and a constitutional republic. And that's what this new Georgia voting law does. And the right's like, oh, I guess you're canceling us, huh? Nobody said anything about canceling you. What they said is, one person, one vote is good and correct. Oh, I guess you're too woke, huh? It has nothing to do with wokeness. It has nothing to do with cancel culture. It's saying that in a democracy, we should be democratic. Oh, I guess you're against free speech. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Now, by the way, you can debate whether or not it makes sense for Coca-Cola or any corporation to get involved in those fights. I mean, usually what they do is the corporations get involved in more social issues related fights so that they can still behind the scenes fight against all economic progress, so they can pretend like, oh, we're on the right side of history, as they're also on the wrong side of history when it comes to economic stuff. So of course there's cynical motives that go into it, but listen, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who ends up supporting the correct position on that restrictive Georgia law. The correct position is the correct position. I mean, how dumb do we have to be to not understand what that law is? If Biden just won Georgia when Georgia was expected to go to Donald Trump, And immediately after that, they have these new restrictive voting laws that make it harder for poor people and minority communities to vote. Doesn't take a fucking genius to figure out what that is. That's suppression to try to make sure Republicans win. So it's Republicans cheating in the election. So the argument from this goofball is like, if you don't let Republicans cheat in the election, you're too woke and you believe in cancel culture. No, the Republican politicians in Georgia are canceling the votes of Americans who have the right to vote. But it's out of this world. The hypocrisy is out of this world. They're literally banning Coca-Cola machines from this place. And the nominal point is, because we despise cancel culture, we're going to cancel Coca-Cola machines. I mean, I told you guys for the longest time, whenever people on the right bring this stuff up, it's just whatever pet, issue they're currently on about. They'll pretend like it's a battle for cancel culture. It's a battle against cancel culture. You know what I mean? I remember we covered a story a while ago where it was like Ann Coulter said something horrendously stupid and wrong, and then people were fact-checking her, and she was like, "You're all just canceling me, and you hate free speech." There's a very big difference. What we're saying is, you're allowed to say the really stupid thing that you just fucking said, but I'm also going to correct you on it because you're wrong. And basically, they're like, anytime you do that to us, that's cancel culture and that's wokeness. No, it's not. Sometimes you're fucking wrong. And I'm like, hey, you're fucking wrong. Yeah, that's just cancel culture and wokeness. So you can never correct somebody on the right on anything ever, or it's cancel culture and wokeness. Guys, it's all they fucking have because they have no substance. There's no substance. By the way, why are we talking about this 24/7 all the fucking time anyway? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Because they have nothing on foreign policy. They have nothing on economics. They have nothing on healthcare. They don't know how to improve anybody's life. So it's just, the culture war nonstop. Oh my God, the culture war. By the way, there was a poll. Carl Bajer tweeted about this the other day. There was a poll, and only like 11% of Americans put cancel culture in their top 5 issues. You're not going to win elections on just the culture war bullshit. You're not going to do it. It's a distraction because everybody's getting fucked over in the economic war. Everybody's getting fucked over by the oligarchs and the elites. This is so stupid. Congratulations on doing cancel culture to end cancel culture, which makes absolutely no fucking sense. What they want is the right-wing version of cancel culture, and they think that makes them virtuous. You're not virtuous. You're just hacks.